Welcome everyone, my name is Echo, and you have been requesting for me to check out one of the most expensive furniture add-ons. This is the Furniture HD add-on created by Square Dreams. The add-on is priced at 1,340 Minecraft coins. That's £6.69. This add-on is $8. Although this add-on is very expensive, the community so far gave it a 4.1 star out of 5 with nearly 800 ratings. 68% have been a 5-star. According to the creators of this add-on, it is high quality, ultra customizable, easy to place, and introduces new blocks. But let's find out if it's blocks or entities. Once you have this add-on installed in a new or pre-existing world, you'll be given a guidebook. This is the Furniture HD add-on book. And as it mentions, it needs to be placed on the ground. Now, before we get into this, I do have a lot of positives to say about this, but also a couple of negatives and a few things that definitely need to be changed. You can change the page by just right-clicking. If you crouch and do it again, it's going to go to the previous page. If you punch this, it's going to drop on the floor and you can pick this up. So obviously the first page here is going to be the introduction and how this works, but that's why I'm here to explain everything you need to know. So let's get into the basic tools. And this is definitely a positive that I like about this. Apart from this one, the first one that we are going to be making is called the Crafter. Here is the recipe in order to craft this. You are going to need 4 sticks and a crafting table. So let's go ahead and just make this. I'm not going to go through every single recipe today because trust me, there is so many different things to go through, but this is going to make this. This can be placed on the ground, and upon making one of these, you will be given the hammer, which we'll go through in just a second. So what this is essentially here for is to give you the recipes of everything you are able to make. However, you will notice there is no recipes inside of here. So if I was to grab a couple of items, go inside of here, you can see it's going to show me the craftable recipes. I can make myself a modular couch. I can make myself coat hangers, wooden chairs, the upholstered chair, etc. But this is not visible inside of here. And according to this, with our custom crafting table, you can craft all tools and furniture. Now, you can craft the furniture inside of here, but because you don't know the recipes, unless you go through the whole entire book, it means that this is kind of pointless and you're best off using this because you can tap on this. So if I was to go into this, go ahead and do the exact same design, yes, it will make the modular couch. But yeah, until they actually introduce the recipes to this, the best option is still going to be your crafting table. Another slight complaint here is the hammer. Here is the recipe that they have recommended. I can confirm that is not the recipe to make yourself a hammer. If I was to go ahead and use the recipe that it has suggested, which was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, it does not make the hammer. You can see here, that is the recipe it's telling me to make. In order to make the hammer, it's 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then you'll be given the hammer. Now, what this does is when you place down an item, if I was to try and punch this, you cannot get rid of this. Not even in creative. You have to use the hammer in order to remove it, which I don't mind, and I'll explain why a little bit later on. So 2 things that definitely need to be altered at the start of this. So I just want to go ahead and make 2 separate things here. I've already made myself the modular couch. We've just made ourselves a wooden chair. Another recipe that you're able to make is going to be the saw. And at the bottom, it says, punch and interact with the saw to switch between different variants of furniture. And this is something I really like. So if you want to make yourself a saw, here is the specific recipe. So we'll quickly make one of these. Open up this. You can go ahead and tap on these, by the way, and it is down here. So I've made myself a chair, for example. When you place this down and you right click on this, you'll see here, it's going to alter the design. And I thought that was a really, really cool feature. Now, it gets better with something like this. This is really, really cool. I like this. you can completely alter this to however you like. If you want to change the color of your furniture, make yourself a paintbrush. Here is the recipe. We're just going to grab this one, go up to a selected furniture, and just interact with it. You can punch it, you can right-click with it. This one only has 2 options. I'm starting really basic before we get into the more advanced stuff. This one, on the other hand, has different options. So if I change it and then change this, you can see here, it's still going to keep the color that you've changed it to. And this has a lot of different options. So I was really, really liking this one. However, if you go ahead and break this, it will go back to its default color. The next item you are going to need is a wrench. And I really like this one. Here is the recipe to make one. Let's say we have this, but we didn't have ourselves a hammer. Let's say you place this down, but you wanted it to face in this direction. No problem. Also, I'd like to mention that you can interact with these and sit on them, just FYI. Well, let's say you wanted it to face here. Grab yourself a wrench, tap on the item, and it is going to rotate in a specific direction. Now this is facing the right way. This is also going to be the same for something like this. Let's say you wanted it to face, I don't know, this way. Tap on this and you can see it's going to rotate. This one only has 4 different directions though. And the final tool available is going to be a glove. Here is the recipe and this is what it can do. If you right click, it brings the item towards you. If you punch, it goes further away. So I really liked the tool aspect, apart from the crafter not working correctly and the recipes being slightly different than they mentioned. I just thought this made things incredibly easy to use. Now, before we go through all of the crafting recipes, because trust me, there is so many different things you're able to make in this, let's see if this is going to be entities or in fact blocks. So if we place down a whole bunch of items here, these are all craftable in vanilla survival, by the way. We go ahead and do /kill at E. Does it kill them? Yes, it does. So I can confirm that this add-on is entities and not blocks. And I get a lot of questions saying, hey, Echo, why does that matter? Well, because they are entities in long-term worlds or in brand new ones, they can affect the mob cap, which means you might not get cows or sheep or pigs or chickens spawning at a regular rate. I'm not going to go through every single recipe at this point in the book. It says next, how to craft furniture. And trust me, there is a lot of different options available. This video would be way too long for you all to see the recipes. But if you go to the next page, you can see here, we have tables. If I open this up, typed in table, for example, you can see the recipe here. Can be done in a crafting table and can be done in the other one, which is a crafter. Many different options here. But as you can see, you can scroll down, learn how to make yourself a speaker, learn how to make yourself a bathroom mirror, and tons of different chairs. Now, one thing I do like about this is I'm going to go ahead and grab the regular table. It's the first one over there. When you place this down, if you grab yourself, again, this, I'm going to grab all of these here. If we just tap on this, you'll see the different options available. This one being a dining room table. This one being flowers. Oh, yeah, so left click goes previous. Okay, I like that. There's nothing more annoying than getting to this. Let's say you wanted this, but you've gone too far. Usually you have to go through all of them to get it back again. So besides it being entities, the way they've done things are actually quite impressive. I like that. Can we move this towards us? Yeah. Can we change this in color? Oh, okay. So this one's not actually changing in color. Let's change this. Can we change that in color? Not really too much going on in terms of color. Can we change the base one? There we go. So this is like more of a modern design. So a couple more tables available. Let's say I've placed this the wrong way. I want to rotate this towards me. There we go. We've done that. Let's say we wanted to change the color. Again, very similar to that. It's also doable. We can then alter this one. So yeah, this is a much bigger dining table. And then the next one we have is the small wooden one. Much smaller scale, but a very similar design. I just like the fact that it doesn't overwhelm you too much. Can you interact and turn these on though? Doesn't seem to like turn anything on. But you can get rid of that. Okay, so two different options here. Just have this as a regular desk or have this as a computer. There is no other textures to this one. I like the fact that it tells you no other textures to this one as well. This one, I imagine, is going to be the same as the previous ones. To be honest, I would have liked a couple of different options, in all fairness. But still, the table side, pretty cool. Moving on to the chairs. Like I said, you can rotate these. Probably my favorite thing with this. Able to face it towards there. I could then bring this towards me. There we go. That I like. I really do like that. I'm going to bring this away a little bit so we can see it. Many different colors in this one, which I like to see. What about design? No other designs on this one. This is a wooden chair. So this one, again, being able to walk through these is just, it's just not it, man. It's just a big turn away. I showed you this one before. Here is a stool. This one, how would I... Is that center? It is center. Okay. And then, ooh, okay. So you can have a cushion or no cushion. And you can then change the... You can't fully change the color of this. Interesting. The cushion does not change. Then we have a bar stool. That's not going to quite fit there. So we'll just put this here for now. What about color? No other textures. Wow. We all want to be a YouTuber. Let's place this down. I've placed it wrong. So let's rotate. Nope. I'm rotating the wrong thing. Let's turn this all the way around here. Let's rotate you. There we go. We need to get up close and personal. Let's bring this. No, that's... Bring it this way. Bring you that way. There we go. I mean, that's a little bit too close. So let's bring that back again. No. Like, that's the problem. It doesn't tell me which one I'm actually using. So that'll do. What about design? No other changes. No other colors. As for the beds, what I do like about the beds is you start by making yourself a single one. Then in order to get the double, it requires the single. So if we go to the next page, it's going to show you a couple of different recipes here. Start with a basic bed, then you use the double bed to make the luxurious bed. So the recipes do really make sense. Here is your single one, here is your double one, and here is the luxurious one. Cannot be changed. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that one. Like a messy bedroom design. That's actually pretty cool. That one's got no covers on. That one's on the floor. That's a complete mess. Color-wise, not a lot of colors, though. I will be honest. Sadly, though, these beds don't account as a proper bed. I'm not able to sleep in them in order to skip nighttime. So they're purely just like visual than anything else. You can sit in these. Can't really turn the monitors on there. Can sit in every single chair. There is quite a few kitchen appliances. So this is just a regular counter. This one is counter corner. So that one's obviously should been the other way. So let's go ahead and grab this. This one should go there. I guess that looks okay. Then we have a counter furnace, a counter sink. Can these be changed? So you can have... Okay, that's cool. You can have it as like a furnace, as a cooker. You can have it as a stove. You can have it as both of them. These ones can have handles and drawers. That's pretty cool. This one does not have any changes. This one is just either going to be the handles. At least these are interactable. You can open the drawers. You can open this, but you can't place anything inside. And with this one, you can get rid of the water. So again, I wonder if I just tap on this. I was trying to tap on these. No, this one just does not work. I have a blender and I want to know if I can place the blender on top. No, that doesn't seem to be the way. So can I not place it on top of there? I think that's just been placed inside, right? It has. It sucks that pre-existing ones can't be placed on other ones. We do have a fridge. Can be opened. Okay, we do have a cooker hood. Again, this would obviously have to go above this. It's a pain sometimes. I like the hammer, but sometimes I don't like the hammer. But let's just go ahead. Can you place these on top of each other? Yeah, so you can see here how they overlap and can slightly break. And this is just a regular cabinet. We also have bathroom appliances. How many different ones are there? There is not. Can you interact with this? Okay. Nice. We have... Oh. Okay, at least it makes a noise. We have the toilet paper. Can this one be used? Okay. Not bad. And then we have a shower head. So we're going to go to /game mode creative here because at this point, we are going to have to go up. This would be placed here. It would be touched in order for this to work. I think for roleplay adventure kind of maps, this would be pretty cool. You can put a towel rack on the side as well. Can you interact with this one or change it or change the color? What about this one? No change there. This one can be changed, but only 2 options. There is also a mirror. This thing cannot be changed and does not have a different color. We also have a large TV. Before we place this, though, I want to place this down. TV bench. Can this... Are you telling me this seriously can't go on top of this? You want me to pay $8, but I can't place a TV on top of a TV stand by the looks of things. Like, I'm trying my hardest to place it down. Bro, I placed down so many different TVs there. Like, these should work together. Okay, I like that. But not being able to place this on top is kind of sad. There is a coffee table. This can obviously be rotated. Surely that means I can put a gaming system on this. The fact that I can't, honestly, and they're asking nearly $10 is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Grand piano. This thing can change color, cannot change color. But if you do interact with this, it does lift up. Let's rotate this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it has some sounds. I already showed you guys that I really like this. I like the fact that you can just alter this. So I would have it like that. Maybe? Yeah, we could probably get away with that. I'm curious, though. Does that mean... Yeah, so you have to individually change the colors if there's multiple ones. And then we do have cupboards. Let's get rid of this. Let's open this. Let's change color, maybe? No other textures. Just a whole bunch of different options, guys. Closets. They can't be changed. No other textures as well. So at this point, I'm starting to feel like this add-on isn't necessarily complete. Like, that's the vibe I get with this. I feel like it's not complete and it's missing quite a few things. Okay, at least... I mean, only 2 options, though. 2 options there. I like the books on that one. No option there. Couple of different changes there. No different options there, but can this be opened? It can. So can that. That one doesn't do anything. And this can be switched on or off. So table lamp, crouching, nope. Doesn't go on the stand. Toys, I guess they just go on the floor. Different options, surely. Teddy bear, that's it. Just 2 different options. Surveillance camera, can you interact with this as a player? You cannot. We do have a clock, a wall clock. Can you change this one, though? No. Can't even change the color. I want to see what this one looked like regularly. Let's interact. Okay. Can you like turn these on or off? I generally can't tell. Let's do /time sets and do this as midnights. There you go. Okay, so at least they do work. A couple of more outdoorsy things is we do have a snowman. This one has a few customizations. You can steal his arms, steal his scarf, or you can have them all together. Cannot be changed in color. We do have traffic lights along with this. So does this go on this? No, it doesn't. Why are they not able to be attached? We do have a ceiling light. I'm guessing this can also be turned on or off as well. If you are making a pool, we do have some ladders there. I wanted to give my input so far. I think this add-on has a lot of content. I think the tools that you start with and the customization options are actually really, really good. However, I do consider this add-on to be incredibly overpriced. I don't actually consider it to be complete. I think it's missing a lot of content, and considering you're asking nearly $10 for this add-on, it is no way near worth the price tag. There is no actual form of blocks. Every single one of them is entities, which we know is very off-putting for a lot of people, including myself. I just consider it not the way to go. Can't change that. Hey, I like that. Between the gnome and between this. And then we've got this. Can you be interacted with? There we go. Can you? Can this? Can the mirror? Can you? No? I like the barbecue one, though. That's pretty cool. So that's most of the items, if not all of them, available. There is a couple of different decoration blocks. So the decorative blocks are made with paper. open up this, you're going to do 4 like this. You're going to start off with beige. This can be altered using specific dyes or flowers. So this can go in here, and then this, not that one, the flower itself. This one will change it to flower wallpaper. The specific dyes, I can't remember which one it works with. There we go. Works with that. Doesn't work with that. Doesn't work with that. So there's a multiple different options available. You can find these if we go to game mode S and we type in wall, for example. We've got a whole bunch of different wallpapers you're able to make. One of them's done with saplings. So if we go back to creative here, I did grab a whole bunch of these. Again, these are pretty good for interior designs. There you go. A couple of... What's this actually? Okay. You have vertical stone tiles, pink stripes wallpaper, tree. I like that. I do like these. These are pretty cool for decorative purposes. So if I was to do /kill at E, I can confirm that all the furniture broke, but none of these did. For those of you that might value my opinion, my answer is simple. This add-on is no way near worth the price tag they have set, and the furniture add-on created by XP Games is still the best one out there.